Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Gonna find you and take.
Hide and Seek TV, and I'm about to do a quick, deep breakdown on the whole theme of why they truly made Washington Redskins change their name. And I'm about to delve real deep into this, and I'm gonna chime in. I'm actually gonna play a couple clips, then I'm gonna chime on in.
Proof today that activism matters, and never doesn't always mean never. The NFL's Washington Redskins are changing the team name and the team's Native American logo, a name and a logo many found offensive.
Now pay attention to that because I'm about to delve real deep into this. First off, for people who are not sports fans, I'm actually going to show the logo right quick for anyone who's not a sports fan. But notice how they actually they changed the logo. You know what I'm saying? For this reason and this reason only. As you see, we still have Kansas City Chiefs. And notice, like I said, Kansas City Chiefs literally went to the Super Bowl and they played against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You know what I mean? We already know what happened. You know, Tom Brady wins the championship. But I'm actually going to show something right quick and real deep right quick. You know what I mean? Because it's so deep about this is because how they literally leave the Chiefs, you know what I'm saying? And they ended up going to play against the Buccaneers. Now, what's so deep about that is like when you look at this, if you remember the old quote, it's kill the Indian, save the man. You remember that quote? You know what I mean? Kill the Indian and save the man. Kill the soul, but keep the body. You know what I'm saying? Because what's so deep about that is you see they took away the Washington because notice how Washington is the capital of the USA. So you take away Washington Redskins, right? And like you literally just make it Washington. That's like in a sense of making it a one world order. You know what I'm saying? And I'm actually going to delve deep into this because it's real deep, this whole thing. I want y'all to bear with me. Pay attention to this.
Up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal.
Notice how they literally had the spotlight in onto the Lincoln Memorial because this was so deep about this because if you remember in the scriptures how they literally mimic everything that is of the Most High because as you see Genesis 17, but thy name should be Abraham, for a father of many nations have I made thee. Hence how Dr. King was saying all men will be created equal. A little black boy with a little hold hands with a little white boy, a little white girl hold hands with a little black girl, etc. You know what I'm saying? Playing that whole aspect of a one world order. It's all masonry, the whole black and the white. Everything they did was to literally reel in a one world order. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Because as you see in 2015, what's so deep about that, in 2015, you remember they had all the police killings. I'm going to play a quick clip, and I'm going to chime on into that and explain this.
Earlier this year, The Guardian launched The Counted, an unprecedented piece of interactive journalism which seeks to track all U.S. police killings in 2015. Now that the year's half over, here's what we found. So far, 16 people have died after being hit with police vehicles. 19 people have died after...
You know what I'm saying? Just looking into that, we already know about this, but basically the whole aspect of staging the whole police killings, you know what I'm saying? What that all was used for was to do to defund the police so that they can bring in a one world order, one world military. You know what I'm saying? And when you look at that in the sense of the police represents law, you know what I'm saying? And when you understand that they're saying basically take the law away, you get what I mean? Take away and bring forth lawlessness, anarchy. That was the whole theme of all of this to create a one world order. Because as you see how Dr. King, like I said, how they zoomed in on the Lincoln Memorial, and I'm going to play Biden coming back to the Lincoln Memorial when he got inaugurated.
It's humbling to stand here in this place in front of these sacred words, humbling out of respect to President Lincoln.
You hear that? Of these sacred words, and to high praise and respect unto President Lincoln. You know what I'm saying? Because when you understand that, remember during the time of Lincoln, he brought the Reconstruction of America. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the whole thing was, to reel in a new world order. Because when you understand that, what's so deep about that And what got me going about that is like how they literally, when you look at this whole thing with Abraham, like I said, how Abraham is called the father of many nations. You know what I'm saying? And when you look at the Abraham Lincoln sense of the one world order, how they're trying to make him play the role of Abraham. When you understand Abraham in the scriptures, he was a descendant of Noah. You feel where I'm going with this? And what's so deep about that, we all know about the Noah's Ark. You know what I'm saying? And what's so deep about that is it's so deep because when you really tap into that whole aspect, hint the New World Order, mark of the beast. Hint the ark, new world to the new world, mark of the beast to the new world. Do you get where I'm going? That's why Biden was talking about Trump, talking about he's the most racist. Abraham Lincoln here is the most racist president we ever had, etc. Everything's been focused around Lincoln because Abraham is the father of many nations, and they're trying to make Abraham Lincoln. They're using that whole aspect to play that role. That's why when you understand Abraham Lincoln is on a $5 bill, because when you understand the Vitruvian Man of Leonardo da Vinci, it represents the 5-pointed pentagram of Satan. When you understand that, it represents creating the God man, merging good and evil together to make the perfect man. You know what I'm saying? It's so deep because when you understand it, I'm just like, come on, man. That's why Abraham Lincoln is on a $5 bill. You get what I'm saying? Because of the 5 points of the Vitruvian Man. You get what I'm saying? So this is all for one world order. If you remember the Purge movie election year, what did they show? They show Abraham Lincoln, Statue of Liberty, George Washington, and everybody killing the people, like doing purges with the Abraham Lincoln mask on. But I'm actually going to play a clip and I'm going to chime in. That purge written in blood by Abraham Lincoln. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. All this stuff is deep. That's why they use your boy Colin Kaepernick, because as you see, as he's kneeling down to the flag, notice what he wears, number 7, and notice who's standing right by him. He wearing number 33. You get where I'm going with this? Do you feel where I'm going with this? And hint, he played for the San Francisco 49ers. And we already know about during the time of the California Gold Rush. During the California Gold Rush, you literally had like the Mexican-American War ending. You remember America had gained Nevada, Wyoming, New Mexico, and they gained California. You know what I mean? In that era. You know what I'm saying? It's so deep because as you look at that, that was literally like the theme that brought in industrial and agricultural development. It brought in a great change to America in that time. You get where I'm going with this? And I'm actually going to delve deeper into this because if you see, going back to Colin Kaepernick kneeling to the flag, when they're saying kneeling to the flag, that's basically saying out with the old, in with the new world, creating a one world order. You get where I'm going with this? That whole aspect, it's not like it's all in a sense of symbolism and all in a sense of staging to reel in the one world order. That's why they used the police killings and etc. because all of that was going to reel in everyone coming together as one to basically rebel against order that's established. But what they doing is like to hypothetically, play the role against it to where it make it look bad so that it can look, you get where I'm going. It's all to literally reel in a one world order. That's why when you look at Colin Kaepernick's his Nike ad back in 2018, I'm actually going to play the clip and chime in. But notice the commercial that I'm going to chime on in.
Sacrificing everything. If you have only one hand, don't just
hear that.
Sacrificing.
Listen what he say.
If it means sacrificing everything.
Sacrificing everything. Notice Nike's whole slogan is just do it, aka do it thou wilt. Pay attention to this.
Often become the greatest athlete ever. Yeah, that's more like it. So don't ask if your dreams are crazy. Ask if they're crazy enough.
Look at that. Everybody's coming together and synchronized, all the different cultures, everything, and everybody's synchronized together as a one world. Hint, the just do it is for Nike, aka do it thou wilt, new world order. This stuff goes deep, you know what I'm saying? Notice, like I said, this was all for taking away the Washington logo, was all the way to do to kill the Indian, save the man. You get where I'm going. That's why they had the Chiefs versus Buccaneers, because that represents nothing but the chief, the native man, literally going into the hands of the skull and bones masonry and being dominated and ruled over, losing all your rights to the system. You get what I'm saying? So I'm actually going to end that right here. Thank you for watching Hide and Seek TV. Stay tuned. Much more is coming. Peace.